contractz moving up into the top side here, wanting to creep through those lane brushes, potentially set up a bit of a trap against Jirall, who throws a sapling into the river brush. Now contractz makes his way onto Jirall, seeing if they're able to find the burst here. The stun, where's the feast? Jirall wanting to get himself away, pops off the nature's grasp. The sejuani ulti comes through. Impact wants to get a big old bite out of him, but can't quite do it.
First blood goes to Jirall. Cloud9 with the mistake.
As we do see the rotations coming bot side, Lyon Gaming bringing both
Teleport
jungler
in as well.
and mid laner, as well as the top laner now with the TP. Sneaky's in some trouble, likely going to be dropping here. No way to escape the 1 versus 5. Seiya grabs the kill, and Lyon Gaming is off to the races.
And they've got everybody down here in the bottom lane. The turret's theirs. It's the first turret in the game.
Seiya taking a lot of damage here from Jensen. Barely walks away from the ult.
Just another day in the mid lane offense, except for this.
Oh, Jensen now going to be dumped. The power of the jungle coming in once again for Lyon Gaming. Now they've got to make sure that they don't allow Cloud9 to do the same.
That's definitely the case, of course, while stretching your own lead at the same time as they're going on Jensen.
Jensen again going to be found out. Whitelotus cashing in for the second time onto the Cloud9 mid laner.
Summoner spells are all up and available, and so very difficult to make the place unless contractz just walks in.
Contractz with some interesting jungle pathing there, not able to charge himself over the wall. Good body block by Oddie. Tries to flash, but Jirall is right there with the nature's grasp to make sure they find the kill.
And now they hang around. I don't know if they can make this play, but it feels like they really want it.
All right, they're going to start things off. sejuani ulti down onto Oddie, and Jensen finds himself the kill. Cloud9 finally on the board, and they take the tier 1 turret down along with it.
We've seen some not go Gargo or Stone Plate at all, but he wants to kill those carries. He wants to get in. And here we go.
Here we go. Fight going to be breaking out. Onto the front line goes contractz, throws down the ulti, not finding anybody with the stun. Immediately smoothie getting himself rooted up by the ulti from the varus, as now Jirall makes his way into the thick of things. Going to be wild growth, but immediately flashes his way out of it. Sneaky's now finding the opportunity to fire onto some isolated targets. Shockwave not going to be coming up big this time. Sneaky grabbing the kill onto Jirall as smoothie looks to refresh the fight with the Jannah ultimate. And I want to point out the gold lead has shifted ever so slightly. It's the smallest of leads, but it is in the favor of Cloud9 now, even though they're down in turrets and kills. Now they're looking to start things off here onto Oddie, who's going to be saved by the wild growth for now. Shockwave finding its way onto contractz, who's the first casualty of this fight. Impact going to be forced to flash out now as well. It's Cloud9 who commit the sins that Lyon committed last time, and they go too deep. Impact going to be the target here by Lyon. Contractz throwing out the ulti onto Whitelotus, trying to disengage things here. Nature's grasp fired off, finds its way only onto contractz. Impact is isolated by himself. Impact trying to get himself away from this one. Oddie now going to be feasted upon. Impact, though, taken low and taken down. Whitelotus found himself the killing spree, as now Sneaky has to disengage.
Sneaky is doing so much work. They caught Jensen out of position, it looked like, but his stun on the back end of that was incredible. Cloud9, they are teleporting in for this. Lyon are going to match it.
What a Baron call by Cloud9. This is the kind of really, really interesting play that can make or break the game. Now Baron's going to be below half HP. Jirall in the front line. Contractz going to be tanking. Jensen needs to back away. Contractz needs to back away. He cannot get out in time.
They're going to go back
and
to the
Lyon
Baron.
has found the Baron leashed for them by their opponents. Cloud9, now they're the ones who have to stop this. Varus ulti misses. Chains of Corruption not finding the mark means a lot of CC not available on the side of Lyon.
Jirall's still doing the Baron buff as well. This is just the biggest bait of all time. They have to back away.
Contractz takes some poke there, and now it's Jirall who gets caught out. Nature's grasp comes flying through, finds its way onto a couple of different targets. Jensen with no flash. Remember, he used it in the last fight. Jirall going to be the first one down. Shockwave onto Jensen. If they can take him down, that is going to be huge. But Whitelotus now going to be silenced. Knocked up into the air. The damage coming through. The stun lands. But Oddie is running interference. Seiya grabbing the kill onto Impact. It's a double kill for contractz. Cloud9 getting those side lanes pushed out now. Impact to the bottom lane is now smoothie going to be jumped on. Oddie looking to start this fight up. They know Cloud9 is only 3 strong. And they're able to find the kill onto 1. Now can they make it 2? Contractz forced to flash over the wall, keeping himself alive.
But they've committed. They're doing it.
Baron is at half HP, Rusty. Here we go. Cloud9's got to make their move, but it's already done. Lions have got the objective. Now they might be able to find the attack here onto the rest of Cloud9. Grab it onto Impact. He pops the stone plate, has to try to get himself away. Pops the feast before he dies. Should drop. And Oddie puts the flag on the corpse and walks away.
And now we find ourselves in this position where C9 actually a bit on the back foot, but they're not. They're just going to push in, apparently.
Flexing their muscles in the enemy jungle, trying to get something out of this, but they may just end up losing their own jungler. contractz trying to run away, but the nature's grasp locks him down and takes him out. Sneaky not quite having enough damage to return the favor as Cloud9 loses yet another for nothing. Jirall and Seiya not stopping. Whitelotus and Genthix now brought in as well. Tier 3 demolished.
They've got this. Jensen's not even rotating. He has no mana. He's just going to recall. Free inhibitor for Lyon.
Now looking potentially at this Elder Drake. Remember, super minions are
already looking
the top
at it.
part of the base. Seiya the target of contractz. Ulti not really finding a lot there. Right now,
Maokai's ulted.
contractz the one who's taking a lot of damage. Ulti also coming out from
It's
Jirall.
all zoning. They want to get the Elder.
They're still trying to get it. Redemption comes down. Cloud9 still maybe looking to take the fight, but it's oddie who's able to lock 3 into the pit as now he's soaking the damage. Impact here on the front line, taking a big fight out of the jarvan. Finds the kill now as whitelotus gets himself stunned up. More damage coming through. Jensen not quite able to find the kill on that one as contractz goes for Seiya. Not quite able to do it. The heal from the jannah will not be there. Whitelotus still trying to take that Elder Drake as Jirall's going to be taken down closely next. Nearly falls. He's alive. To find his way with the twisted advance as Sneaky gets the Elder. Genthix looking to take the blast cone to get himself away to safety. Cloud9's base is just being absolutely bonked this whole time.
If all of Cloud9 hang around, then they run the risk of losing inhibitors. They're all here except for Impact. He has the teleport.
Oh, this fight's gonna turn real sketchy real quick. Baron down to
doing
one
it.
quarter. Cloud9 now finding themselves here in the pit. Impact and contractz both hanging around. Jensen over the wall as well. Impact grabbing the secure onto the Baron with the chogath feast. But now where does the fight go from here? Sneaky's got to be careful. He can't afford to walk into a shockwave. Contractz on the front line. Gargoyle stone plate to keep himself alive a little bit longer. Jensen down below half HP. Impact is still stuck in the pit. He secured the Baron for his team, but he's going to be the sacrificial lamb as the minions pour into the Cloud9 base. They take down the bottom lane inhibitor. The teleport into the top lane. It's 2 inhibs down for Cloud9.
And a big flank from Jirall.
Jirall shows up. He's got very little mana here on the front line. He might be able to lock down Sneaky the shockwave. Not going to be finding anyone just yet. Sneaky's going to have to find an immaculate amount of damage in this fight. Lyon looking to push up into the Cloud9 base. Genthix gets himself taken out by Jensen. As Jirall barely walks away, contractz now surviving the damage from Whitelotus.
Impact is going to walk his way down. Sneaky's also rotated. Cloud9, they don't want the Elder to go.
Contractz is way too close. He's going to be singled out and bursted down before he can do much of anything. The shield going to be keeping him alive.
Still alive.
Oddie now here in the pit trying to defend, be the front line of Team Lyon, but Sneaky's able to find free firing time. Jirall now going to be the tank. Nobody dead so far. Cloud9 still looking to make this fight happen. The root out on Jirall. Whitelotus
got him.
Goes down to Jensen's burst.
And Jensen comes up with a hero play. Cloud9 still with no health to their names. No Warmogs on the choker. He has teleport. He might want to recall. The waves of hell, the inhibs are up.
Hanging around. Side lane inhibitors back up for Cloud9. Oddie over the wall. May look to go in. Steal this with the blast cone. Comes over the wall.
Reset.
The Drake may reset here. It does slightly. Oddie has to go back with the flag and drag. Cloud9 pulling the Drake out yet again to make sure they secure it, and they do. And as is Cloud9 tradition, they have to go force the fight right now. Baron should go down rather rapidly. Lyon recognizing this, wanting to get themselves in here. Cloud9 not going to back away this time. Sneaky secures the Baron, but can Cloud9 get themselves away? Both tanks going to be locked down. Stone plates pop to try to make this exit as gracefully as possible. Oddie on the front line trying to keep Impact locked down. Sneaky getting himself away along with the rest of Cloud9. Picking it right now, they're saying, look, it's time to do or die.
To deal with
we say do. Cloud9 starting up the Baron. Got it down to about half HP. Nature's Grasp comes out from the Maokai, trying to lock these guys down. Contractz coming in.
The QSS
finds
was
the
back.
ulti, but the QSS was back up. Whitelotus going to be kept alive for now. Tanks on the front line doing exactly what their namesake says. Jirall and Oddie trying to stay alive, but the first kill goes to Sneaky.
Sneaky's damage is incredible, though. It looks like Cloud9, with the reset of Smoothie's ultimate, they're not respecting the base. It is starting to die. One inhibitor's gone, but they're back on the Baron. Look at Oddie.
Cloud9 trying to take this Baron. Their base is being taken apart, though. They've got to make sure they finish this off cleanly. Baron down to about 3k HP. Oddie comes into the pit, but it's secured by contractz. Oddie likely going to drop here as a result of jumping there into the pit. Now Sneaky on the killing spree. They're finding the kills onto Lotus and Genthix as well. It's one man versus the world. Seiya stands alone.
Still the triple kill for Sneaky. Teleport there from Impact. They are not looking at defending their base at all. They want to end this one right now. 4 people dead for a very long time. You would have to imagine the Cloud9 can do this. As long as they walk in 1 minion, Seiya's got Rogue.
Seiya knows that he cannot defend 1 versus 5. He is going for the outplay.
Cloud9 has one minion there. Seiya trying to flash, clear these minions out of the way, but it will not be enough. 61 minutes into the game, and Cloud9 finds the win.